Hello everybody. So today I've started a new world with the biomes aplenty. Just adds more biomes and a bit more items to the game. I've also added a couple more mods, main ones being Lucky Block, Morph, lots of mobs. I believe there's more creatures on top of that as well. There is damage indicators, so I can see how much damage I'm doing to enemies and creatures that I'm going to be slaying through my days here. What is that? I've added, what else do I have? More food, just basically like when you break grass and stuff, eventually it'll give like random things like this, like a blackberry. Just food's annoying to get in my opinion, unless obviously you make a big farm or you find a village with a farm. I don't really like doing it. I could slay cows and stuff I suppose, but well, I mean I will do that eventually, but as starting off it'll help me out. Another one is the journey map that you can see in the top right of the screen. That basically pans out where I've been and it'll keep track to a render distance, of course. Like I'm stood here and it's rendered that far there, so it's good. It marks out villages, temples, mobs. It doesn't add in the ones from lots of mobs or more creatures though. It only adds in the default Minecraft monsters, which are creepers and skeletons and squids and stuff like that. Which is unfortunate, but I don't really mind about that. I can also leave waypoints, so like if I find a village and it's got a food source or something, like some crops, I can just hit that, mark it as like food, and then save it, and it'll obviously beam in the sky and I can go back to it. It marks out where I die, so if I get slayed by anything or if I get an unlucky block or anything like that, just basically if I die I can go back and get my items quite easily because I'll know where to go instead of keeping coordinates, etc., which I don't like doing because I'm bad at it. So it's just basic mods like that. There's not many. I think I have a total of 9 installed. If you are interested in knowing what they are, I'll leave a link to the ones I do have in the description. Obviously for yourselves to download, or if you're just interested in which ones I am using at the moment. I do like the morph one though, because obviously eventually I'll kill something that can fly, and that means I'll change into it and I can also fly. The only downside to most flying creatures is the health is low, and with the morph, if I spawn into, say a bat for example that can fly, it'll only have, I think it's 3 or 4 hearts of health, so I can basically die by near enough anything very easily, which is annoying but more realistic, so I do like it. What I'm going to do today though, well what I'm hoping to do today, it's just gone a bit of an adventure really, pan out quite a lot of the map on here. I'm going to keep going probably this direction actually, so I'll stick to the desert, hopefully finding a village with a food supply, and I'll probably use one of the houses for now just to crash in basically and get some tools and stuff set up, just somewhere to go basically to sleep, just to sleep the nights off and avoid all the evil that's going to come out within. Because I have no idea, I've not looked into any of the mods, like details really, the ones that add items to the games anyway. Obviously I've looked into mod and Lucky Block and Morph etc, but like I have no idea what that is there, no idea at all. It looks like one of them big buffalo things. I have no idea what I've just eaten, but it's obviously not doing me any good. I'll just wait for this to go off a second. Let's see how much health this has got. What are you? Oh. Well, that's obviously very weak. Looks like a buffalo or something like that. Is it really one? So why did the other one die with 1 hit? It's got 18 health. Oh, there might have been falling maybe. There might have been falling. So does that, if I change into one of those, do I get more hearts or less hearts? I get less. How ridiculous this is. Hello. Right, so let me quickly change back to myself. I believe, it might actually tell me, I believe there's a couple, there's a bee and a wasp, I believe that obviously fly. A seagull, that might fly, but sometimes in the game they don't. A tiger, water slime, zebra. These are the usual. We've got a giant. Oh, a bee. Obviously that'll fly. A duck I don't think will fly. A fish, gas 2, a goat, hedgehog, Herobrine. I believe that's that evil guy that looks like Steve but with white eyes, or something to do with that. So it's something evil that's going to try and kill me anyway, so... Oh dear. Right, let me get out of here. I might as well break some grass on my way just to get some of these berries for a food source for now. Just to save me wasting time really and going to slaying like, oh there's a village right there, I'm blind. Right, hopefully it's got a food source. Please. Yeah, here we go. Right, so if I quickly mark this as food source, we'll mark it as green. And then obviously that'll show there. And on a map, if I'm, say I'm miles away, like over here somewhere, I can just go up and it'll say food source, so I can see it quite clearly, which helps me a lot. Let's see if this village has a blacksmith. It's a pretty big village. It'll be over there, I think, if there is one. There's the gentleman. So there's none this way. See if there's any down this direction. It's not looking good for a blacksmith. But I'm not too bothered that there isn't one. It'd obviously help if there was. I need actually to find some sheep so I could sleep the night away. Can't see any on the map though. What I'll do is, actually what I'll do now, quickly, is I'll get all the food out of here. Obviously all the crops off camera, because it's obviously going to be boring to watch that. And then as soon as I'm done I'll come back, and then hopefully it'll be either morning or close to it. And then we'll keep going on our little journey. Hopefully find something that flies for faster travel, of course. And hopefully find probably some lucky blocks or something. That'd be nice. But I'll quickly get these off camera now, so I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I'm back from harvesting all the food. I did, however, change my mind about replanting them and keeping this as a food source. So quickly, I'm going to take it off, and I'll let you know the reason why. Is because as I was going through it, I realised you could get a lot more food just randomly generating. There was random fruit pickups on the floor like these. The apples was dropping. There was berries, and I just feel like there's a lot more options instead of just keeping one farm to just go through all my things. I think there's trees that you can get fruit off. There's obviously all the animals, and it just doesn't seem worthwhile to keep coming back to the same place to get food when I could just eventually make my own farm at my base with these. And obviously the carrots and potatoes, and I'd probably make some fruit trees and stuff if I do find them. I can obviously take the saplings from them and make my own food source anyway, so I'm not going to do that. I also used a bit of the leather to kill... I can't remember what I killed for them actually, to be honest. It wasn't even that long ago. But I made some leather and a leather cap and boots. Just for a little bit of protection. I do, however, now have no weapons at all, but it seems to be daylight. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'll take the crafting table with me. And I'm just going to keep going on my journey, looking for somewhere nice. I know there's a lot of biomes that are cool looking, but I want to find quite a nice place to build my actual base. So if I do come across anywhere, I'll obviously go there. Also, if I come across a cave, I'm going to quickly go in there. Oh dear. This might be sinking sand. Quicksand. Let me out. I can't die already. This might be the end. Break, break. Break, break. Oh. Well, so now we know to avoid the darker coloured sand. Let me quickly grab some of this wood. I'll make some tools real quick, because I've got a feeling I'm going to come across a cave soon, or a ravine or something. I'm just going to pop in there real quick and hopefully find a bat. which I can obviously change into, and that'll make my exploring a lot easier and a lot faster. So that's my plan so far. Yeah, I'll get a couple of sticks. I could use actually finding some coal also, but never mind. Let's get rid of these. I'll make a quick pickaxe. No, I will not. Right, okay, never mind that. Actually, I'll grab one more piece of wood because I do need a pickaxe to get cobblestone and stuff. To build furnaces and other things. Let me quickly do that, and that. Could I use that? It's still quicksand, so right. Let's take this with us. I think it's a good idea just to keep doing this and collecting seeds and fruits just when there is. I'm not going to do it all the time, but let me have a look. So what's that? Rice. It seems ridiculous how much food there actually is. So let me venture into this cave here. I really should. I can see some iron. I apologise if it's very dark. I don't have any light source. Hopefully they'll find some coal, some right there. I'll quickly get some torches made so we can see what's going on. Right, we'll quickly make some torches. Let's get them on the hotbar there. This place. So sand. What are these? There's so many random things. I just have no idea what they are. What I'll do though, real quick, is collect this coal. Grab a few pieces just for some torches. And I'll grab that iron as well, real quick, just to get a bit more protection. God, these are slow pickaxes. I'm used to them being quick. I'm not going to grab a lot, just enough for... Oh, well, I'll grab a bit more actually, just for in case we need to put some in a furnace to smelt some food, or cook some food, or smelt some iron as well. So obviously we'll need to do that. Let me get light source. This water's annoying. I'll sort that out soon. So there's not much in here. Let me quickly put this down. We will mine a bit of cobblestone just to upgrade our pickaxe. So there we go, let's get a stick. And we need there. Didn't go to plan. Right, let's obviously get the iron now. Okay. Quite a lucky find, I suppose. Quite a lot. Getting there. I do need some cobblestone actually to make a furnace, so I'll grab a bit more of that while I'm here. That's a nice little. Right. This is not a bad start for the first cave we've entered. Carry on that. That's it. It still goes down. That's got to be it now. There we go. Let's quickly get to the crafting table. Sad there was no bats though, but I suppose, yeah, it's everywhere. I might as well collect it, and I could get some armor as well if I do. If I do have enough to make some, I certainly will. Right, so the problem is now we don't have sticks. Let me make a furnace real quick. I'm gonna have to sort my inventory in a minute. Apologise for that. We'll put a couple of those in there. We will. 23 iron should be enough to make chest plate, some legs, and probably a sword and a pickaxe maybe. Let me sort this out. So let's make a little trash can. I don't want the seeds, the random seeds. I'll keep these. I might as well keep the food on my hotbar. I don't want that. I don't need that anymore. I'll keep the stick to make a quick sword. I can make some more with these, I suppose. Yeah, right, okay. So we have 5, that's enough for now. Get rid of the gravel. So we need coal. I might as well make bread with this, just to get a bit of extra food. And then we'll get rid of the spare one, which we failed to pick up. Yeah, I'll keep the taser. Obviously I'll cook these off camera because I don't want to sit and wait for 45 of those. I'll make a quick sword now actually, just so we've got, because I have no idea what the mobs are like. Apparently some of them are quite evil, and if I run into one of those I want to at least try and survive instead of using a little wooden thing. Yeah, what do I need? I could try, I'll get a pickaxe as well. I might as well, I'll get some tools. I mean, armor's needed, but at the moment I'm not going to be venturing anywhere where there is a lot of mobs. I don't think I will, so we'll leave that for now. So I need 7 for legs. We should be able to do this actually. We should be able to do this. So that's where I'm we'll get back up there in a second. While I'm here actually I'll get a couple of building blocks so I can get back up. Right, there we go. Let's do a chest plate actually, just to make sure we've got a bit more protection. Yep, easy got enough. That's good news. Let's get these on the hotbar. I'll eat these first actually. Well, I'll eat these first, but you get my idea. There's going to be food everywhere. That's why I just another reason I just didn't see the point. It seemed pointless in my eyes. I did get rid of it, didn't I? Yeah. So it's just taking longer than what I thought. Two more. There's one. Command. Slag. I really want to see the giant. I think it's just a massive zombie to be honest, but still looks cool. We need legs. Okay. We might as well wait for the last 2 I suppose and take them with us. We'll take this. Oh, I should have left that actually. Oh, never mind, I don't have the wood anyway to make one. We'll take this with us. Right, let's get back up to the surface. Starting to get dark. Right, which I think we was going that direction. We was. Right, let's keep going this way. And I'll end the first episode very shortly. And next episode we will think about starting to make a little base somewhere, even if it's not in a nice place, which obviously I originally planned. But we'll come across one eventually. I'm surprised actually that I haven't seen any lucky blocks yet. I mean, I know they're not amazingly common, but I thought I'd have seen one by now. Right. What was that? Looked like a boar or something. Boar slayer. Right. I can't see anything decent that I could use there. That was quite a rookie mistake. See this, and then we'll munch on an apple. Is that a horse over there? I could mark that down because obviously I'll use them in the future, but well, I won't. Will I? Nah, I won't. I won't use them because I'll be obviously flying about everywhere, so I won't use those. What's this here? I might use this as just a little temporary stash for now, just to get rid of the night, to be honest. What I'll do is I'll end the first episode here. I know we haven't got much done, but I promise I'll do more next time. Just trying to get the bearings because I don't really know much about the biomes of plenty, if I'm honest. Let me get a few torches going. Get this iron off camera. I was hoping I'd find a bat, but I mean it's a shame. Just torch this area up. Right. Yeah, what I'm going to do is end the episode right there. Next episode, I will go probably get some supplies to start building a base. And after I've built somewhere to put my stuff that I collect as I'm going through, get some chests and storage room and stuff, I will go on an adventure looking for lucky blocks and other monsters really, because I want to see what type of things there is. What's this? Seagull. Ah, sneaky. Sneaky. Come here. Now I can. It can't fly. I just saw it flying. No. Right, enough of that. Right. I am actually going to end it here. I know I said that ages ago, but I'm going to. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, obviously feel free to come back to the next one. I'll probably get a lot more done in that one than I have in this. I do apologise for that. I hope to see you next time though. Take care.